Oh, there you are, sweet baby angel, and here I am with a double of MAFS Season 6.
You want the trash? I got it all for you. Let's rehash the MAFS together. A sassy hole that only speaks the truth. Nobody gaslights you better.
Hello, I'm Wilko, the guy who rehashes reality, and welcome to Wilko Rehash. Like this video, that's giving it a thumbs up. Also, a super thanks if you can. You can check out becoming a member and all that stuff. But if all you want to do is put a comment below to let me know your thoughts, feelings, and concerns, I would love that. Let's get into a double episode, the last of the honeymoons, and we've got to get into our first dinner party from the 2019 season of Married at First Sight Australia. We've just wrapped up the last couple of weddings, and I am so excited to get these honeymoons over and done with so we can get to the real science.
Martha and I got an intimate connection, shared a few kisses, which were fantastic. I'm hoping to get a lot closer to Martha on the honeymoon, that's for sure.
Okay, so Michael is more vain than he likes to portray. He wears a beanie to flatten his hair so it's all smooth. I love that because now him and I are gonna have so much in common.
You know, the couples who take selfies together stay together.
I love that he is more vain than me because that means that he's vain and I'm vain and we can do all this vain stuff together and it's just fucking great. Shave our legs together, get spray tans together, selfies for Instagram. Really? This is the best science ever.
Well, I don't know if she said dirty stripper. Also, stop saying dirty. Not all strippers are dirty, okay? I need to find out the name of the yellow one. In case you're wondering, Lala is the yellow one. All I remember is Poe. And Bronson, more than just looking like a Teletubby, really needs to sound like one at this stage. I think they regularly used to say, uh-oh, and that would make sense because he's married to Ines. So if he's not saying it now, he bloody well should be.
There's been a couple of times where I've tried to give him a sign and he hasn't read the sign. There's a nice huge mirror for us to check ourselves out in case you wanted to.
Well, there's a big mirror there in case, we wanted to do some stuff and we could watch ourselves we're fucking and everything like that, I understand that you're really putting that sign out there. I just don't know if Matt even understands that means we'll watch each other while doing stuff. I don't even know if he gets it. Is this guy going to lose his V-plate soon? Because I don't know if I can, for a whole season, sit here while we just keep talking about, will they, won't they? Does he get it? Will he understand?
Hey, guys, how you going?
Get out. Are people trying to kill me?
Anyone interested in holding a snake?
Ooh, yes, please.
Yes, please. I'm with Bronson, the yellow Teletubby. I would love to hold your snake, thank you. So just in case you're writing all these things down of the stuff that Ines is not into, definitely doesn't want to be with a dirty stripper. I don't know about just a stripper, but a dirty stripper specifically. And what about a dirty snake? Turns out, no, Ines not into them either. Koalas, though.
Oh, do you reckon he thinks I'm his mum, he feels at home?
He probably thinks you're his treat.
Seeing Bronson hold that koala, you want to look at it and think, oh my God, yes, that's hot, that's dad material.
I'm a daddy.
I just don't feel that.
When he was holding that koala, she wanted to have this maternal instinct kick in and she just doesn't feel it. Now, we've got to point out to Ines, if she ends up getting chlamydia, it's probably from the koala and not the Teletubby, because we know how she would be quick to blame the dirty stripper.
Where the hell do I stand in all this? Where do I stand in this?
Go home,
this is why I'm
Liz.
here. I'm getting a little bit emotional because I'm just frisked everything. I'm in a hotel room and I don't even know
her hair is
the
crazy.
situation is just shit because I'm meant to get to know him. Just I don't know what the going on. I don't know what's going on.
Well, he left to go be with his ex-girlfriend for a funeral, apparently, and I don't know if I fully believe that, but that's the narrative we're being sold. My biggest question is, Liz, is that a Party City wig or is that your actual hair? Because she thirsty. We need to get some moisture into that scalp real quick. Whatever you've done to it is dead.
This is a perfect environment for me to get closer to her. Are you going to come in? I guess it was the first time that Martha had been in her bikini in front of me, which is, not much clothing at all.
It's awkward for me because Martha's like a wet dog.
I don't know Martha well enough to know how she feels about PDA, public displays of affection.
We should do matching outfit.
Michael doesn't know where he stands with the whole PDA, but he definitely knows that she wants to be a matchy couple. And I don't think Michael would be against that. Oh, now I want to drink a coconut and go to a resort on an island somewhere. Sweet baby angel, I think I've got to go. Maybe not even mid. I've just started this rehash.
Last night, towards the end of the night, I started to feel my stomach started to really hurt and I was just not feeling well. Anxiety, fear and nervousness, the closest I've ever come to being, physically intimate with a woman.
Oh my goodness. The closer he gets to actually doing something with a woman, the more his body's like completely shutting down. This is why it's probably not smart for you to be doing it on the TV, honey, but it's done now, and I guess here we are. Look, we all need to do a nervous poo now and then, but I don't know. Yeah, maybe actually that's the trick. Maybe do what my mum used to do to us when we were kids, and we would say, oh, mum, we've got a tummy ache, and she'd go, have you done a poo today? Does anyone else's mum does that? Is it just mine? Yeah, my mum would be like, you go and do a poo and then you will feel fine and I don't want to hear any more about this stomach.
How did you say,
I'm really relaxed as well.
Even Bronson enjoying himself on holidays going, oh, geez, that's good. Even that pisses her off. This is a good start.
I could have been on a hot
doing her dirty. She's
nation,
always emotionally eating.
for my honeymoon, and instead I'm in Sydney by myself.
So she's like sneaking Tim Tams because she's having a rough time. And I get it, Liz. But she's also got like this beanie on and these sunglasses on like she's a pop star from the 90s who doesn't want to be seen by all of her fans.
Just leave your name and number and I'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Hey, it's Elizabeth. Just want to make sure you were okay and everything was going all right.
Did she just hang up straight after that? What a hot message. I do find it so interesting that he has left after being committed in this experiment and he hasn't reached out once. I get it. Like, it's not great timing. It's sad when someone passes away, but you do have to, think about the person that you just got TV married to.
I'm so keen to get him.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, Matt, you liar. No, you're not. You are not keen to get in that bath with that woman. Nope. Yeah, me too. Oh, my tummy. Hope he doesn't put himself in the bath. What is it with MAFS and baths? It just doesn't end well, ever. Like, the baths never end good. My friend Hayley and her partner Jay, sure, let me reveal more about their relationship without asking them first. They like to have baths together, which is interesting because he's a very tall man, so like where do all the limbs go? And I just think, is that relaxing? Seems like a fucking nightmare to me.
Kissing laws is something that's constantly on my mind. It's something I definitely would like to be able to do on the honeymoon. Whether or not I can get over this crippling fear and do it is another thing.
The spa bath was definitely interesting, to say the least. Definitely not the sexy, intimate spa bath that I have been waiting for. It was just awkward.
Matt's having a kip. That's what he thought a bath is for. He just wants to relax and have a bath. But his TV bride thought that maybe it would make them want to get intimate. The thing is, you're all the way up the other end. The situation's not really conducive to kissing. Also with bars, there's nothing less sexy than that noise, like when you're moving around a bath. Like, that's not sexy.
Bronson has woken up, eager to build on his connection with Innes, but Innes isn't feeling as enthusitic.
He's a really active person. He was up this morning doing the split.
Goodness, look at that.
You excited about today?
Excited about what?
What we could be doing.
No, I'm not excited.
Wait, so he's got a lovely rig. He seems to be nice. I don't know if he is, but that's what the narrative is telling me at the moment. He's like doing circus tricks, splits. None of this is floating her boat. But funnily enough, they're going out on a boat because he wants to take her parasailing, which of course she's going to fucking hate. One, it's planned by Bronson, and two, she seems to not really like heights.
I am prone to fainting if my blood pressure gets too high, so I just really want to avoid that.
So any deaths due to parasailing?
Are you serious? Jesus, help me. Can I get off the boat?
Absolutely not. Any crocs in the water? Yes, always a chance.
The less talking you do, it's going to be better, like, for me. Like,
Breathe deep, I'll
shut the up.
Yeah, well, he does a lot more talking than a Teletubby does. Uh-oh. So Lala and Titsy Whipsy. I don't know. Titsy Whipsy of a Teletubby? Ditsy Witsy? Tipsy Bitchy. No, anyway. Innes and Bronson are going parasailing, and on the way there, her stress is peaking, which makes her more of an asshole.
I think you should go up on your own.
Don't want to do it by yourself?
I just don't want to do it with you.
I think a bit of time apart would be quite nice. No, you can go first.
I'll watch you. If anyone has a knife so I can cut the rope, watch Bronson sail away.
The sun's shining. You're on a boat in Port Douglas. What the hell is there to be sad about?
She's not sad. No. You're very confused with the emotions. She's not sad. She just doesn't like you. She hasn't liked you from the moment she found out that you had this eyebrow ring, and then straight after that, she found out that you're a dirty stripper. Yeah, it's no good for her. She doesn't want that. And now she's thinking about ways to, I don't know, get rid of you, murder you. Bronson is definitely antagonizing her as much as he can, as sort of this little passive-aggressive way to let out some of the emotions that he's feeling because he thought he was doing a nice thing, and it turns out that it's not a nice thing, and she is not taking it well at all. This is particular, but generally the whole marriage.
You know, I gotta say it, as a human, you are a horrible person.
Up! Get me off the boat! Get me off the boat! Yeah, I don't give a get me off the boat! Shut the up! And I say don't speak! Shut the up! Stupid.
I can see why you're single, eh? Really can. Right.
I will faint! Get me off the boat!
Whoa. What the fuck? I gotta say it, eh? You're shit. I've been holding it all in, but I gotta say it, eh? You're a real fucking shit human. You shit. I fucking hate ya. She is under stress, and when you are afraid of something, you tend to go over the top. Whether she was that afraid or not, I don't know. It could all be an act. Who knows with her? What I do know is that she wants the Teletubby, Bronson, I think the words were shut the fuck up.
Woo, thanks, guys.
Bronson hopes he'll find some breathing space in the air.
Up in the air, it was amazing. I got away from Innes.
I'm really glad that I'm doing a double today. Like, I know I'm still getting over taking a bunch of pills, but I'm really glad that I get to laugh about this today. I don't know if Bronson's a good guy or not. I haven't really had enough evidence either way to figure that out, and it's always tainted because Innes is so horrible. But I don't see this relationship turning around. I know. Shocking, sweet baby angel. Shocking that would be my prediction.
We are on our way to hospital. We're looking forward to dinner tonight and other things, but here we are. I'm his wife now, and I just want to look after him.
Oh, Lauren, that's sweet, but you were probably going to have dinner, but I don't know if there's going to be other things. You're looking forward to other things. He is terrified of the other things. That's why he's popped himself in hospital, because it probably seems like a better option right now than just like having mouth-to-mouth contact with you. And that's not about you, Lauren. That's because clearly it's just a fear. Like, he has built it up to be this huge thing.
Do you feel any sexual chemistry with me?
Oh, honestly, box.
Yeah, I do feel sexual chemistry between us. I feel that, I'm going to be honest, it's hard to look away. Your body is fantastic.
Nice.
Nice. Did I say honestry box? I don't know if it's called the honesty box or honestry box anymore. I think they call it the honeymoon box now, which is bullshit. It's really just the trash, mess, and drama box. And the questions that are coming up for Martha and Michael aren't really causing that much trash, mess, and drama.
Do you like me?
Yeah, I'm definitely attracted to you. Like, you're super fit, you're tall, and you've got really nice skin. So physically, yeah, definitely.
I'm excited. I'm pumped for what's to come.
Physically, yeah. Yeah, you've got everything that I want. Mm-hmm. Does anyone else feel that? That sounds like a read. Physically, yeah. Personality, I don't know about that.
Okay, so even after everything they have gone through on the boat ride from hell for the parasailing, they're still going to try and go to dinner because the producers are working for that bonus.
I'm so embarrassed about my behaviour. It was a highly traumatic experience for me. What was your very first impression of me?
Don't hold it against me. It was shite. She's a handful.
I'm a handful.
Jersey Shore Kardashian on steroids. That was my first opinion.
So good.
Oh, she loved that. Even though he said Kardashian. The Kardashians. The Kardashians.
That That's so good. You compared me to the Kardashians. I actually really love that, you know, because they're who I look up to.
Do you feel any sexual chemistry with me?
It's a hard one. You are absolutely gorgeous.
Would you root me?
I don't judge it like that. It's usually the personality I'm more attracted to. When you're happy and you're bubbly, that's amazing. I really like you. Really like you. When Jekyll and Hyde come out, no, shit, mate.
Jekyll and Hyde, you know, one of them's the bad one. Actually, I can't remember which one. Okay, so Jekyll's the good one, Hyde's the bad one. So what you meant to say was, Bronson, was when Jekyll's around, that's fine. You're actually attracted to Jekyll. But when Hyde's around, that's when you know, little Bronson is flaccid as.
It's been 5 days, and Elizabeth still hasn't received contact from Sam.
I left a voicemail and nothing on his behalf.
Elizabeth is feeling increasingly desperate.
Oh, they're doing a so dirty. Every shot she's just emotionally eating. Oh, the producers have really done a fucking number on her. Yeah, so when do you think you're going to eat the rest of that pizza? Because we might come back then. Yeah, oh, we just happen to have this tub of Nutella and a spoon. Do you just want to go to town on it, Liz? Yeah, we'll just leave the camera here. Don't worry, we're not filming. Making it seem like she's just eating herself to death because her TV husband left her.
Just a little spoon tonight.
Oh.
That
feels good. Nah. They Frankenstein that noise from the bathtub when they got in the bathtub. Oh, yeah, that feels so good. Now, I know it was Maddie's first time, but I don't think that that's what was going to come out of his mouth first time, right? Really, all you need is a hospital visit to really get that chemistry flowing.
Relationships definitely blossom in. We have taken things to the next level.
Oh. Last night I lost my virginity. I can't remember the last time I was this happy.
Good for you, Matt. The way that you put it really obviously is, you know, funny to me. Last night, I lost my virginity. As if he's a reporter for Channel 9. Thank you, Peter. Yes, crazy scenes here overnight. Last night, I lost my virginity. It would be no shock to you that things are still not going well for Liz.
I want to believe him,
She's
but
again.
I called yesterday and left a voicemail and nothing. I really just don't know what's going on at the moment. The fact that he's overseas with his ex-girlfriend is just the cherry on top, I feel like. It's how can someone's mind not go into overdrive? It's normal.
What's the bet that she keeps saying to producers, take it away from me, just take it away? And they're like, oh, no, we'll just bring some more. She's feeling her feelings and she's eating her feelings, and I understand both of those things. It's just so shady that they are putting all of that in the edit. I'm sure there's other times where she wasn't stuffing her face with food, but no. Get her another slice in the toaster, quick!
Get the vitamin E, the skin's going to know.
It's vitamin D. Vitamin E sorbeline cream.
Thank goodness for Ines. She is so smart. Emotionally, so dumb, but so smart.
Don't wanna be all by myself anymore.
They're really setting this up, leading into a dinner party that Sam is nowhere to be found, hasn't returned any calls, which he probably has spoken to producers, let's be honest. I think he's going to show up during the dinner party.
So what are the girls like?
They're all quite different to each other.
It's a mixed bag of lollies, but there's definitely some lollies in there I would put back.
Oh, shit. Yeah, it's a real mixed bag. And some of them, Ines does not like the taste of. She puts them in her mouth and she spits them right back out.
Play like if he was your husband for real, would you be happy?
100%.
You love him.
Oh, she does.
They've just nailed it.
I love him. I just love him.
Unreal, mate.
Yeah?
Incredible.
Out of all the couples, the one that we're really... Oh, no, Martha and Michael definitely seem like they're at least into each other. Well, they've said it, I like you. But Cam and Jules are just backing each other in so hard from the start. How often do you see that in MAFS couples? Not a lot. Once a season. Ollie and Tani.
I like Jessica. She's a pretty, little girl from the coast. I was expecting some jackaroo girl, chillaroo, I didn't want to mention the Botox on the lips, but she's clearly had Botox on the lips. I'm not a fan of it, but, I find her, a really attractive young girl.
What are you saying, fuckhead? What are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying? So she's had some lip filler, okay, but you keep reiterating that she's attractive and you find her attractive, but she's got lip filler. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck. Whatever you're trying to say, it sounds creepy. She's an attractive young girl. She's a young, coasty girl. And she's got, I don't really like that she got all the filler, but she's very attractive. But Mike is in the bin. Again, don't know how he got out because I feel like we put him in the bin on the honeymoon when he was having a crack at Heidi for not being a therapist.
How'd you go?
Oh, I knew this question was coming.
Have you let it out or what? Well, the boys are grilling him.
Come on, man. Give us something to chew on here. You kissed her? Yeah. Perfect. Good start. That's where it starts.
Oh, yuck. Blah, yuck. Rates himself really highly, and why, I don't know. Like, I get it. You're pretty. Looks fade, Mike. So does lip filler. The whole boys club thing. Look, the edit has really beaten it up that Matt is really afraid that they're going to ask him about the honeymoon and did he lose his V plates, and he doesn't really want to share that information, but he's here, and the boys, he's not wrong. The boys are just going for it. They're, every which way they can try and ask the question, they're trying to ask the question. And he's just like, yep, no, we kissed, yep, yep, and just hoping that they don't outright say, so did you bang? Oh, he's getting him away.
See that?
I've got new drinks.
I just realised we suck at marriage. Anyway.
And Cyrell is open that she and Nick are no good. Like, they're fine, but they're not, like, together.
Bronson, like, he never makes any effort to make me feel like I am a wife. He's, like, scared of me or something. Like, in my eyes, I still feel single.
Oh, and that is a real beautiful sound to my ears, Ines. In your eyes, you think you're coming to this room single, and I love that. I also love that you're like, why would Bronson be scared at me? I screamed at him to fucking shut up and all this stuff on a boat, and he said to her that she was a shit human, eh? And both of you have not really resolved anything, and you're shocked by that. You're shocked that there's no real connection there, and all these other couples have got connections in your eyes. But really, if you scratch the surface, you'd realize a lot of it's fake.
If anyone is willing to donate me their husband, I would definitely have a discussion with them about it. Yeah, it sounds like a really good plan. Yeah, I'm into it.
Well, I know that you can take like old clothes and things to, salvos or a thrift store, you might call it from where you're from. But I didn't know that you could like drop off your husband and donate them. If that was a real thing, Bronson would have been left at the salvos on the way to the big warehouse for the dinner party.
Why are you laughing? Don't make me laugh, you evil bitch.
So soon. How was it that bad? Like, what happened to Elizabeth? Where's her husband? Elizabeth should have stayed at home. Why is she here?
Oh, she's so awful. I love it so much. Elizabeth has arrived. She doesn't have her husband with her, and before knowing anything that she's gone through, Ines is laughing. Oh, imagine being that heartless. Oh, I love it so much. Why is she here?
Where's her husband? Why is she even here?
Because he had to go to a funeral. When you first hear that, you're just like, I'm like, go to a funeral. And then he's like, cool. And he goes, it's overseas. So it was his ex-girlfriend's mother had passed away.
And never came back.
Never came back.
Have you spoken to him?
No contact.
But was it really a funeral? He's a dick already. I don't like him. You know what, honey? I think you can do better.
Cyril. So Cyrell has really kicked into gear. Right? She's got a couple of wines under her belt. This is before they really monitored their alcohol. She got a couple of wines under her belt, and she's yelling across the room. And And her husband is like, hang on, we don't know his side of the story yet, so maybe you shouldn't, get this invested in it just yet, which then caused an argument between them, which is excellent.
Oh, don't get angry at me. What if he's telling the truth? I'm on your side, but I'm saying I'm not going to blow up.
Babe, like, seriously, whatever.
I'm not going to blow up here.
Hey, sweetheart, do you think he's coming back?
Sweetheart,
Sorry.
I have no idea.
Ladies and gentlemen, dinner is served.
Dinner is served. And it's so great to hear the ting, 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 and dinner is served. And by dinner, he means trash, mess, and drama, I'm pretty sure. So Mike has... So, sweetheart. Yuck. You don't know her. Don't call her sweetheart, you creepy, creepy old man.
I feel like this season's going to be different. Everyone's going to be getting new husbands. What?
Oh my God, I have no idea.
I can feel it in the air, like, what? I wouldn't be surprised if this turned into like a massive sex party.
No, you can't. Well, who's going to do it then?
I don't know, I'm just saying, like, I get premonitions. I can feel that, like, this is going to happen. Like, I'm already telling there's going to be a lot of wife swapping.
It's pretty provocative.
Maybe she wants it to happen.
Yes, she does. Expert's name, I forget already. Trisha. I think there is actually some cheating scandals that happened in this season. So maybe Innes is onto something. Imagine if that was a MAFS twist and you know that they've probably thought about it before, like, hang on, guys. This is an Endemol's production meeting. What if we got like a bowl and they put all their keys to the apartments in the bowl and then they pull out the apartment keys and then they have to go back to the apartment and have sex with that other person immediately? What? Do you think that's good? I think that'd be really great. You can imagine the promo.
Next week, Married at First Sight's most controversial experiment ever.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, no.
We knew it.
How are you? I'm seeing daggers. It's coming. The smile's coming. It's coming.
Please be very loud.
I want to hear your story first.
Does the tattoo down his neck say, I'm a complete and utter dickhead? When he walked in, he said, honey, I'm home. And we all know that Liz is going to milk this as much as she possibly can with many phenomenal facial movements. She's good with the face. The hair is just terrible. It's thirsty. It's thirsty hair, and she needs to stop using a GHD. So, Sam, pray tell, where have you been all this time with no contact? Somewhere where there must be no mobile phone service.
I left a voicemail.
On what?
Your mobile.
I don't have the voicemail. There's no voicemail. Show you my phone. I'll prove it.
I just reached the phone number of Samuel Wall.
The kid said he doesn't have a voicemail.
I don't know if it's because she's got big eyes or because the hair's so dry, but every time Liz talks, it sounds really psychotic. And the face and everything, it's just great. So her proving that she was right then is delicious. Maybe he's one of those people who has a voicemail and never checks it. And the most plausible thing is he got the voicemail and he just completely ignored it because he's not into Liz.
Dude, do you want to have a proposal?
Would you like a drink?
I'm very frustrated with the situation. You need to understand
Well, I'm not talking, so yeah. Big guy, listening. So angry. You should relax, just breathe. You don't need to be angry.
He looks pretty relaxed and happy.
Oh, totally.
He's pushing all of her buttons and she needs to vent. She needs to get out that he got married to her on this TV show and then just sort of ditched her and she's been stuck alone this entire time. So it's just been her and a producer and they've just been filming her eating Tim Tams and toaster pizza and all this stuff. So she's trying to get out how she feels and it's probably coming across not great. But what he should be doing is poking her and not really listening, but just sort of saying things to make her more mad. And then smiling about it when he gets some sort of rise. Like, that is fuckhead behavior.
Like, I'm a very give and take sort of guy.
The thing is, as I said,
you don't need to talk over me. When you communicate, you don't talk over each other. That's what marriage is all about. So you just talk to me like a human being.
Do you know why I'm getting frustrated?
How old are you? We're adults.
I'm sorry, this isn't.
Carrying on a bit.
Laughing at her during this is going to be good. Also, I wouldn't antagonize her with those nails. They're more like claws than nails. They actually have very claw-like features. Sam is getting off her being more mad. And I think, is it like a ploy to push her away more or him to get out of this experiment faster because maybe he's rekindled things back with his ex in New Zealand? I don't know. Either way, he's getting off on it.
Come on, Lizzie.
No, I'm done.
Yeah. And then another really great guy says, come on, Lizzie. At least he didn't call her sweetheart this time.
She's grumpy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let her simmer down a little bit.
It's not even my fault. Like, I don't even know how I was meant to contact her.
I think Sam went to the funeral, had sex with his ex-girlfriend, couldn't make contact once. Who are you kidding?
It's I mean, it's not like you're going to the Himalayas, you know, you're only in New Zealand. I don't know, look, it didn't look good on paper.
Paper, parchment, write it on a wall, type it in a text. Like, none of it's good. He's saying that he couldn't reach out to her. Now, he might be telling the truth. Maybe the producers had completely cock-blocked him and had given him no way to get back in contact with her. Maybe he did call her back and the producers had the phone and they were just like, delete. But my personal opinion is that maybe Sam's just a bit shit or a lot shit.
It probably is a men thing, hey? Yeah. Logic, not emotion. It's more logic,
Yeah. Two men have got together and they've summed her up. It's very unreasonable.
Yep, and now it's a fact.
Yeah. Oh, God, the women, the emotions. Oh, if only, it's so hard to say on the straight face, but I'm going to do it. If only you women, yeah, I'm talking to you, sweet baby angel lady. If only you could just have more logic and less of these emotions. Oh, you're all hysterical, you know? There's just no logic. Oh, God, so many of them are in the bin. Sam's in the bin. Mike's in the bin. Who else is going in the bin?
If I was Elizabeth, I would have sex with him for as long as I could before he left me.
So Ines is really hoping for a partner swap and she's hoping to get Sam, and not because she wants to have any sort of marriage, just because she wants Sam to be intimate with her for as many times as she can. Get it as much as you can, Lizzie, because look how pretty he is. Lizzie decides to pull him aside, and once he doesn't have an audience, Sam changes a little bit.
It hurt.
Yeah.
I don't want to be with anyone who's involved in their ex's life.
Yeah.
I just wanted you to acknowledge the fact that the honeymoon was taken away from me.
She won't stop talking. It's a nightmare. I'm just looking at her just going, oh, please stop.
Are you even wanting to be here?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, no, I definitely am. So he's at least just like letting her get it all out, which Lizzie needs to do at this stage because she's had no contact, and so at least he's letting her get it all out. But as you could hear, his internal monologue is, but he's not as combative as he was at the dinner table when he had an audience.
I just want you to know that I'm sorry.
I have to be honest, I'm not expecting you to say that.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you. Like, that's kind of like what I kind of needed to hear.
Oh my God,
first.
it's won her over.
Yeah, right.
I'm confused. Didn't expect Sam to be apologetic. What's the catch?
The catch is he's a piece of shit, and he just needs to get out of this moment right now, otherwise you're going to keep talking. Well, he's just realised that because you're a woman and you don't have any logic and you're just driven purely by emotions, that it's just easy for him to say, sorry.
Sam isn't like a hot guy, you know, but I know a playboy when I see a playboy. Absolutely kidding herself.
You're kidding yourself if you think that there's going to be a keys in the bowl challenge. Although, all right. Now, you know how there was that weird thing before with Mike, and I'll narrow it down further, how he was talking about how Jess was a good-looking girl, and he was a good-looking girl, but she got the lips, and, you know, he kept saying Botox in the lips, suggesting she was full of fakery. Well, turns out he said it out loud, not just to the cameras in the confessional, out loud, and she heard it.
So Heidi's partner looked directly at Mick and I, and he was like, oh, that's so fake. It was directed straight at me. I'm not going to just sleep on it.
What? No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You did.
I reckon
you did.
I'm sorry, what?
No, you definitely did.
What? Sweetheart, you're wrong about that. I'll tell you what, there's nothing about you that looks fake to me. I wouldn't make the comment. I look at you and I don't see a fake girl. I see a pretty blonde girl. See him all the time.
See him all the time?
You seem lovely. Why would I make a criticism like that about you?
I'm not really too sure, which is why I brought you over.
Maybe you've misunderstood what I've said.
Yeah, perhaps. And I'm loving how you're speaking up now, babe.
Shush, shush, shush. If you were going to say nothing, then maybe you should say nothing the entire time and not just support the man in the situation who has now tried to flip it on her and try his gaslighty ways, which, because she's a pretty dumb girl with all that Botox in her lips, apparently. Is the filler in your lips Botox? I don't think that's Botox. Anyway, I don't know. Clearly, this is all natural. Mike is disgusting. And his little backhanded compliments like, you're a pretty girl, I've seen heaps of them. He's gross.
I love how you stood up for me there, babe. Thanks.
What do you do? I don't know. I told you I didn't hear it, though.
I know, but
I don't know what you want me to say here.
don't worry about it, Mick. But it's like all the time, every time it comes down to something hard, you sit there and you say, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to say. Why don't you pour yourself another beer? Off.
Pour yourself another beer and fuck off. Jessica's not wrong. He doesn't know what to do with anybody and their emotions. He just doesn't, he has no idea. He's not emotionally mature. I don't remember how old Mick is, but he's still 18. Emotional maturity, 18-year-old.
You kissing her? Are you at heavy petting?
Leave him alone.
We're at heavy petting too.
Oh, great. And soon you'll be at the TV divorce court. I don't understand how Heidi is now back on Team Mike.
I got rimmed a new one out there. I'm at the doghouse for something I didn't hear and I didn't back her up. I don't get it.
I don't get it
This is
either.
why I'm
Because she
single.
wanted some
You couldn't win.
support. She wanted some support for you to go, hey, can we clarify what you might have said? Like, actually, don't just sit there quietly and maybe just a little bit of vocal support. Maybe that's what she wanted. What? Why am I in trouble? What? I didn't do anything to help. How? What? I didn't do it. I didn't do anything wrong, though.
Quite dramatic. Jess attracts like drama, whatever. I wasn't expecting Sam to come back in, and Sam, he's so hot. There's no way them two are going to build a healthy marriage. Elizabeth, she's a liability in my eyes.
Oh, is that the end of the episode? Oh, what a double for you, sweet baby angel. What do I even say? Ines has really wrapped it up. So many relationships destined to explode, and that's exactly what we expect from Married at First Sight. This is season 6. I hope you're enjoying it. If you're a member, a sweet baby angel who is a premium supporter at rehashed.com.au, I really love all your support. Make sure you comment below, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.